Okay, today we're breaking down Windsurf. It's a new AI code editor. Okay, first of all, I understand that Codium made this, but they should just go all in and pretend this is like a different thing. You don't want to associate it too much. AI and IDE of choice. And yeah. Maybe you do another thing like other company and Codium is here and you have like more products or something like that. But at this point, Windsurf seems to be like the winning product. So I would just have Windsurf right here, with the identity, because it's gonna just cause confusion. Because most people are gonna navigate to here from a different place. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Windsurf, let's check it out." They come here and they're instantly the first thing anyone looks at is top left for the identity, and they're gonna see Codium and they're like, I didn't click on Codium, and they're gonna bounce out. So that's one way to kind of keep people on, increase conversions that way. Uh, Same thing here. Like, where's Windsurf, right? You get to Windsurf, whatever, 15 words in or something like that. And it's built to keep you in flow state. I like the headline. It's kind of my formula for headline is big promise that relieves a big pain point in a specific target market. And the specific target market obviously is coders here, and maybe their pain point is getting out of flow state. So it's like built to keep you in flow state. So interesting promise, right? I'm intrigued. The first agentic IDE and then some. Yeah, not that compelling. The Windsurf is where the Windsurf editor is where the work of the bells and AI truly flow together, allowing for coding that feels like literal magic. This is just kind of the subtitle here just says nothing, where they can just lean into, all the capabilities. Like I always show Superbase to anybody I'm doing because they just crush it. Their headline is fantastic, and then their sub headline tells you exactly what's in it, the features. So I would think of like reworking this. There's definitely room for improvements here. See the video. It's too quick of a shot for people to register what's going on, but that is so fun.
Hey, my name is Varun from Codium, and today we're launching the Windsurf editor.
Let's go.
Think about the last time you felt magic with technology. The first ChatGPT question, the first smartphone interaction, or the very first internet search. Magic happens when the interaction with technology is intuitive, but it's also obvious that something super powerful is happening under the surface. So what does true magic look like for software development? We believe it's an editor where you and the AI can truly mind meld, with information naturally and infinitely flowing between the two without any friction, giving you instant, invaluable AI developer assistance where you want it and when you want it. And that's the core Windsurf editor paradigm shift.
Oh, yeah. I like it. This sounds super high ROI. Hi! Ha! Get up high. Yeah, Varun. Keep going.
Copilots are collaborative, but can only work on small scopes. Agents can do larger tasks, but are not collaborative. Both are very useful, but we realize that this real magic will happen when the AI has the ability to be both collaborative and independently powerful, all wrapped up in an intuitive interface. That is an AI flow, which is what we think comes after AI agents. The core motivation of creating the Windsurf editor was to natively expose flows, starting with Cascade, the flow evolution of chat. Flows create magic by giving the AI access to three things: knowledge, tools, and human actions. Let's start with knowledge. Here is us asking Cascade to add doc strings to all integration tests in a production codebase. To do this well, Cascade needs to rip through all the code, identify the integration tests, understand what those tests are testing, and generate contextually relevant doc strings. That's a lot of deep codebase understanding. Most attempts from other companies have normally degraded quickly as codebases get larger and more complex. But that's where our multiple years of creating powerful context awareness systems gives Cascade the edge. Next up is tools. We've given Cascade access to tools like list directory, grep, edit file, add file, and more. This allows Cascade to be independent. But Cascade takes it further than any other agentic system by also generating commands to be run. Here is Cascade installing a requirements.txt file and independently realizing that it needed to use Python 3 instead of Python given my environment. Or here is Cascade suggesting to move files. Don't worry, the human is in the loop approving the commands, but Cascade can truly take action by utilizing the broadest set of tools. Finally is human action. This is where the collaborative aspect of flows really shines. Cascade lives in your editor. So if you make some changes in the text editor, as shown here, you can just ask Cascade to continue, and it will pick up right where you left off. Cascade truly understands your intent because you and the AI are always operating on top of the same state of the world. We brought together knowledge, tools, and human actions to create the next generation of AI systems.
From the first prototype we built, Cascade was already great at building small 0 to 1 apps. But our goal has always been to help developers with the most ambitious projects that they could dream of, the kind of thing that takes more than a weekend to build. So we've invested a lot of effort into making it a better partner for when you're contributing to large, sophisticated code bases. When the engineers inside of Codium started to rely on Cascade to work on our own production code base, we knew that we had something. Cascade is a fundamental leap from what was possible before, and we're really excited to be able to share it with you now. No waitlist necessary. Of course, this is just the beginning. We know that Cascade has the potential to do more impressive tasks on larger, more complex code bases, predicting more of your intent by looking ahead.
This is kind of the naming thing, the naming problem I had in the beginning. Like, it's the Windsurf editor, but then they're talking about it like it's Cascade. Like, and it's like, what the hell is Cascade? And then it's like Codium, and it's like, who's Codium?
On the joint developer AI timeline.
It's just like, a lot of pieces are trying to like own this, and it's just like, make it its own thing.
And bringing in multiple developers into the same conversation, allowing for AI to participate in your day-to-day collaboration with your colleagues, and extending the flows across more of the key work surfaces involved in software development, such as documentation, work planning, and code review, so that the AI can stay in lockstep with you through all of your work. This launch is just the
And then they say the AI. Like, is it the AI staying, or is it the Cascade?
The Windsurf editor was built around our AI engine to assist you however you write code, whether it's Cascade or in the text editor. While you're typing, you will get all the features you have come to love from the Codium extensions. Autocomplete ships with a blazingly powerful fast mode to finish your thoughts. Supercomplete, the modality that predicts the edits corresponding to your next intent, prompts you with multi-cursor edits to keep you in your flow state. Command has a brand new UX that makes it easier, faster to perform large file modifications, full file generations, and follow-ups. We even brought Command into the terminal, so you never have to Google that random bash command again. All of this is powered by our custom, world-class LLMs and backed by the same context-aware engine that predicts your next move. The Windsurf editor meets you where you are and helps you move faster so that you can build more.
We're really excited about the Windsurf editor.
That cut was just...
Team's been working incredibly hard on it. It is a fork of VS Code, and yes, we do know the memes, but there wasn't a need to rebuild everything from scratch. The Windsurf editor should feel familiar and intuitive, but with capabilities like Cascade, you should also internalize that something super powerful is going on under the surface. The editor will also give us the ability to give every developer another magical moment with technology. It's why we call the Windsurf editor tomorrow's editor today. So, what do you think?
What do I think? What do I think, Varun? I'll tell you what I think. I think this Windsurf editor flies. It's really fast. I think this is the next big thing. Now, when can people expect?
This is so cheesy. Like, just do a demo. Anyway, the Windsurf editor is built for the way AI is meant to work with humans. Everything you love in Codium and more. I've never used Codium. Who's this for? Like, the target market here seems wishy-washy. Is it people trying to switch to Windsurf from other stuff, like Cursor, or people using Codium? Because the way it's presented and, like, the money spent on this dude, sounds like this is a competitor, not a extension of Codium. So you guys should commit to the new tomorrow, whatever. What makes Windsurf Editor the first AI agent thing? Flows, the way humans are meant to work with AI. Flows is agents plus co-pilots. All right. The Windsurf Editor is powered. Like you're trying to, you're trying to make fetch happen, trying to make flow happen. The Windsurf Editor is powered by an AI that can both. Cause it's like when Facebook became Meta, and they just like stole that, and then nobody used it anymore. So funny. AI, they can both collaborate with you like a co-pilot and tackle complex tasks. All right. Agent co-pilot flows means nothing. Really. Fix up prime number. Sure. Here's the plan. And then who? I'm the agent. It's just so confusing. I don't know. They just didn't say it straight. Like Cascade combines deep code-based understanding, a breadth of advanced tool, real-time awareness. This is all just promises, right? Really. What are the tools? What are the real-time awarenesses? What is okay, deep code-based understanding? What does that mean? Just using big words for contextual awareness, deep contextual awareness. Suggest and run commands. Yeah, everybody, pick up where you left off. Sure. Multi-file editing. Okay. Cascade lets you build and refine complex code base with ease. Lets you build and refine complex code bases with ease. Multimedia. I don't know. They just don't talk about features. Not just the best AI power, but the editor of the magnificent universe. Possibilities are little. I can't keep going. This is just like everybody like patting themselves on the back. Like I was expecting to be amazed, to be honest. I'm not.